Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. Money and dating during this crisis. Because this has been, people ain't going on dates like they used to. All the places they would take you, well, maybe some places are opening up, but for the most part, the restaurants, bars, everything closed. Clubs closed. Unless you take them out to the beach in some of these places. But money and dating during this crisis. And just the thing, but see, the crisis is more than just the lockdowns from the pandemic, but also the financial thing. Also, the financial thing. And I know some women, especially, might not like to hear this, but we got to be realistic. And even the women need to listen to this. You got to be smart with your money. You got to be smart with your money during this thing. You might have to really focus and wait to see what happens before you spend it. Now, if you have one of those jobs that's considered essential and you're pretty solid on there, okay, you might be able to stay what you're doing, but a whole lot of people aren't. And even though they're giving a stimulus check, which a lot of people still haven't got one yet, but even though you get a stimulus check, you don't know what the future holds. You gotta be smart during this time. You have to be smart because we don't know. Because even people who are in essential positions, you don't know how you might be affected. Like, for example, one of the most essential positions is being a grocery store worker. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But then because of this crisis, a lot of food is not being created. A lot of food is not being developed or processed. So, your store don't get it. So, yeah, you open, but people ain't buying it. At some point, that might affect you. For at least for a time being, people have to be very smart with how they spend their money dating. You got to be very smart. You might not be able to you can't go to that fancy restaurant any damn way. You got to take takeout, right? But even then, you might have to be thinking about it like, I can't be spending money like that because I know a lot of people probably running through their savings and, their discretionary income. You need to be smart about it. Now, get the money thing out of it because a lot of men thinking, okay, if I spend all this money, she'll give me the 90. And a lot of women thinking, I ain't giving them no 90, but I'm going to let him spend a lot of money thinking he going to do it. But you got to be smart with it. You almost got to take the money out the equation for now anyway. For now, you still want to have some money, go out, date and everything. Yeah, you still want that. It's actually fun. It ain't a bad thing. Just don't get played or something. And this message ain't just for the men because there's plenty of women who actually spend money on dates. Even take a guy out, but anybody who spend money on dates, you got to be smart during this crisis. Because, you don't know what's going to happen. And is this saying being totally cheap and don't spend money? No, not at all. Smart. That's the difference. You got to be smart during this thing. You got to be wise. You got to be wise with how your money's going. Because there's a lot. Like, you going in a lot of stores. Like, I wanted to check out iPads. Because, I'm still in business and I'm trying to advance some stuff. And I do a lot of stuff with Zoom anyway. Been doing stuff with Zoom. So I was like, let me get an iPad. And I can still get one. I just have to order it. But I always like to look at stuff before I get it. That's the thing. I always like to look at it, play with it, and all of that before I get it, right? But I went someplace to look at an iPad, an office supply store, and they were like, we haven't got anything new in 3 months. So you just like, So you don't know how that's going to affect business overall. There's a lot of little stuff going on. So you got to be smart, if you can still, like I say, you can still go out. You can still do stuff, but be smart with it. Be smart on how you spend the money on a date. Be smart with it. Oh, and one thing, this specifically for the fellas, is don't give these women money online. Not to see a picture, please. You can go to some sites and see naked pictures for free. You can go to some sites and see naked pictures for free. So, yeah, don't even do that. But be smart. Be smart out there, okay? Seriously, be smart with how you spend that money and how you do everything. So in order to like even have that money to spend, let's go make that money. Peace.